Page 42, Hunting Song. Introducing a new time signature for you. Again, as long as you understand how the numbers work, it doesn't matter what they are. The top number tells you how far to count, or how many beats are in a measure, how many counts are in a measure. I don't care how you say it, that's what it means. And then the bottom number, it tells you what you're counting, or which note gets a count. So we have 3 counts in a measure and an 8th note. 8 stands for 8th note, gets a count. So there is the same as 3 8th notes in every measure, more or less. They don't have to be 8th notes. It could be quarter notes, which is get 2 8th notes. That's 2 beats. Quarter note gets 2 beats then. Dotted quarter note would get 3 beats. That's the biggest note you can have in 3/8 time. You can't have anything bigger than a dotted quarter note. So let's look at a hunting song. I look it over, it's a little over a page long. It's actually longer than that because they repeat signs and all, but there's about a page of music to learn, a little over. Treble and bass clef signs. There's 1 flat in the key signature. This is in the key of F major, so go ahead and do the scales for F major and D minor. If you're doing arpeggios, do those 2. And 3/8 time, of course. I want to take it one hand at a time, make sure I know what the hands are doing. The right hand doesn't come in until the end of the first line, where 4th finger is here. Remember the B flats in the key signature, that puts the hand here. 3 1. Remember an 8th note gets a count? That's beat 3. 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 rest. And then the left hand has some fun. Then we go down to the second line on page 43 where the right hand plays. Now you're up here. You got lots of rest to come up here. You're in the same position. You're just up here. Okay. And then for the third line, you got 1 beat of rest to come down here. Here. Although you're not using the B flat, so you can stay out here. So you're just going to lift up from here to here. Just, that's fun. 3. Now chord. A, C, and an F. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is fun. And then during the rest, come up. It's the same chord, just a different inversion. Remember the F chord? We can have inversions. That's what this is, here and then here. And then next to the last line toward the end, you come up again. Now, we're in root position. Same chord. And then finish it. Okay, left hand. It starts at the beginning on beat 3. So it's right here. Basically, if you look at these notes in the first full measure, the F, the A, and the C, that's that chord. It's just a broken chord. 1, 2. And then at the end of the line, you see LH there. The left hand, the little line tells you to go up. You don't need the little line. You notice the stems in those notes go down. So the top notes there, I'm talking about the last 2 measures on page 42. The end of it. The stems of the top note go up. The stems of the bottom note go down. This is another way that publishers will indicate which hand does what by the stems. And that's what that is. Otherwise, they could put all those notes in one stem. But the left hand's going to do that. And what we want to do, because we got these notes coming up, I want to prepare for those. So really, I'm in this position, back to this chord again. So what I'm going to do is use 2nd finger for the G. That prepares for it. That's why we're using 2nd finger. And then you come up. Same thing we did before, but we're up here. Is really what we're doing, because in the second line you're up here. Same thing. Okay. Third line you're down here, F and C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is fun. Until the last line, you come up here again. Okay. Well, let's put the hands together and see. Start at the last 2 measures there on page 42. You were here, and the left hand's here, and then you reach up. Here. And the left hand comes up, and as you're playing the left hand, you move the right hand up. And then get ready to move the left hand up. Now, third line, you're down here. The right hand moves first, so make sure you get it where it goes, and as you play it, you get the left hand. Make sure this is just one beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. So you put the hands together, and then I'll go back over and say a line or so at a time, and I'll make sure there's no hesitation. Now you have to look down when you're moving. Otherwise, try not to look down if you can help it. Then once I get rid of the hesitations, then I'll add the articulation. Here you're connecting it. Connect these. The rest give you the phrasing. So you're lifting up for the rest. Otherwise, you're connecting it. And then the dynamics, forte at the beginning is loud. It's the melody. But then when this comes in, that's the melody. Can you play this soft and that loud at the same time? We want to hear that. And so keep this out of the way. This is heavy. This is light. And then top page 43 going on. Now you're very soft. Very light. And again, very light. And this has to be super duper light if you can. Now don't use the soft pedal, that's cheating. You got to do this with the hands now. And the third line down, you have an F-PP. That means F is loud. You're going to play it loud. That's the right hand. This, about moderately soft. Then when you repeat it, because there's a repeat sign at the end, reverse repeat sign there at the beginning of third line. When you repeat it, it's very soft. You're going to echo. This is super soft. Just make sure this is really in the background. Then after the dynamics, I'll think about the speed. This is a kind of a happy song. I don't know, they're happy about hunting and killing something. I'm not sure what's going on here, but supposedly it's a happy 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. However you think it should go. It's almost felt in one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. That's really how we do it. But you don't have to go that fast. Just to here. That's fine. You take it at your speed. Just make sure it's accurate. Now, as far as the roadmap and where do we go when? Well, you go all the way through. That's fine. You get down to the bottom of page 43, that repeat sign, goes back to the third line on page 43 to the reverse repeat sign. So you end up playing those 3 lines on page 43, the bottom 3 lines, you play them twice. Then there's a DC al fine at the bottom of that page 43. DC, remember, means go back to the beginning. So we go back to the beginning, and the fine is at the end of the second line on page 43. That's also where the thin and thick bar line is. Remember, that is the symbol for the end of a piece. So then we go back and we do those lines again. So it's about twice as long as it looks, something like that. I don't know. Remember the natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 1. There's only one. But at the beginning, it's to hear. To hear. On page 43, second line toward the end, you see the second time retardando. That means after you do the DC and you're getting ready to end the piece, you slow it down. Don't slow it down until the very end. Don't slow down in the middle of it. Now, once you can play this okay, with no hesitations. Let's play it together and check that you have the correct notes and rhythms. I'm not going to do the louds and softs. We're not performing it. We're going to go really slow. I'll give us 2 counts because we come in on beat 3. So I'm going to go ready, go, and then we come in. We're going to do the repeat and the DC and the whole bit. Ready, go. 3, 1, rest. 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, rest. 2, 3, 1, rest. 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, rest. 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 2, 3, 1. Repeat. 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 2, 3, 1. To the beginning. 3, 1, rest. 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, rest. 3, 1, rest. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, rest.